Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Carlos from Brutal Beers Review. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about some craft beers, and one of my opinions are on the whole beer thing right now, I guess. What I mean by that is that I think it's good that you support your local breweries, because you never know what you're going to find. And you drink so much beer at times that you lose taste and you just get bloated and fat and belligerent, like me. But ever since I tried some craft beer, I guess the regular one will be your Boston Lager. A lot of people hate that shit, but whatever. That's what I tasted, and that's what I thought was really good and enjoyed. So it had a good taste to it, and that's what I think was like, wow, this is really good. Drinking the live IPA, pale ale, sorry, from Southern Tier, and I also will be taking a sip out of Limbo IPA. This is a Long Trail Brewing Company, 7.6 by volume, Limbo IPA, which is really strong. It almost tastes similar, I don't want to offend or anything, but it might taste a little similar to Sam Adams Rebel, the red one. That's the one I tried. The green one will fucking kill you, but because it's pretty strong. But this is really good stuff. But I guess my whole point of when I found out about craft beers, it's not something that I'm gonna drink, chug and like a belligerent idiot, I guess. Obviously, you could get drunk off of the stuff, but it's more beer to savor and enjoy, honestly. I mean, you got the hops, you got all that flavor that you probably lose when you have a big company like, because I know they have their standards of, say, Budweiser or Heineken and stuff like that. They're supposed to taste what they're supposed to taste, so they have a certain standard for that. But when it's like mass produced, you lose that whole, I'm not to sound cliche or fucking stupid or anything, but you lose that love for the taste of beer, that's the whole reason why you want a beer. I think anybody wants a beer, like, damn, I could go for a beer. And I think this is what they're after. Of course, after a hard day's work, a beer is a beer, and you drink it, but when you get into craft beer, you're like, why go for anything else, And I think it's good that you support your local craftsmen for beers and craft beer, or out of state too. But you support little businesses everywhere, because that's your those companies struggle because they might have from anywhere from 5 to at least 60 employees that they staff, and they bust their ass just to get their foot in the door, because it's so competitive, the craft beer right now. So they fight for, their place in the store and where their shelf is going to be placed. If it's a good spot, if they only have a certain amount of beers, they don't have. They only have 2 beers, let's say. Other breweries have 4 beers. They have variations, IPAs, pale ales, lagers, So when you go to your supermarket, you usually just carry your regular stuff. You'll find good stuff there, Beck's or Killian's or whatever. You go to your beer distributor, you'll find a couple of beers out there that you're like, they're still big, but you never knew existed. You got your Hobgoblin that's from England. forget where they're from, but I mean, the name of the brewery. Um, well, really good stuff. You start trying different stuff, and that's what it's all about. Is I believe I'm getting to that point where I would like to make my own, brew my own stuff. Sounds weird, but brew my own beer. I'm still trying to find out info and all that stuff, looking at videos on how to and all that shit, whether kits are good, and a lot of people hate your little home kits that they have for making beer, but hey, you gotta start somewhere, Then you start MacGyvering your shit together, and I'm sure that's how a lot of places started off. They figured out how to make it, and they had shit laying around the house, and they made it, So I'm gonna do the same. Don't worry, I'll drink it myself for a while. Make sure I got the right taste, But I think that's not to sound as cliche or anything like that, but that's part of the American dream, or the dream in general. Not just making your own beer. You could, American dream could be whatever the fuck you want it to be, but something about it. You make your own beer, you make your own brew, and you have that shit at home, cooling off in some jars and shit, which is cool. I find that fucking awesome. Just fucking pop the top open of a fucking mason jar and drink that shit, But that's how these companies started. You get enough people that like it, and they're like, wait a minute, maybe I got something here, and get a couple of your friends, your idiots, friends, good friends, to help you in on it, go in on it. Might have something there. You never know, man. That's how these places got their stuff going. Most likely, they probably got tired of drinking the same stuff, getting bloated, getting shit-faced. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Happened to me more than a couple of times. So. But makes you wonder. Maybe you could probably make something better or equal to this. Also gotta realize that a lot of places where you do kind of try a couple of brews or craft beers is local restaurants, because local restaurants struggle enough as it is without having your Applebee's or Fridays and all that shit everywhere. To get people in the door, and obviously they have your local stuff, Heineken, Coors, Coronas, or whatever. But to buy like a mass quantity of that beer, they could just easily cut down the price on that and get the equal amount by getting from your local guy, which is good. That's how they help each other out. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes the beer that you pick up for more regular price beer, and you buy another craft beer, they're trying to get their foot in the door, and you buy theirs for $1 less or $2 less, a 6-pack or a 12-pack, and it has 10 times the taste as your regular stuff. And that's where you really gotta look at the taste, the flavor, and all that stuff. Making me thirsty just talking about it. That's what you gotta look at, and then you get into all those laws and stuff that what was it? If you're an individual, you can only make 100 gallons of beer a year. But if you're a head of a household, you can only make 200 gallons of beer a year. So then that's where the demand comes in, because if your friends and family members like what you're doing, well, then you get people that want to invest in you and trying to say, we should go into the business of doing this. We should do a local brewery, and then then you really got to get all your stuff together. But There's so many beers out there right now. It's just insane. They all have their own character, all have their own taste. They're from the regions where they pick their hops and their yeast and everything. All that comes into account. You know, you got your southern tier, really good stuff. And you got the places, strong places like Vermont, California, Colorado. They're making good stuff. I'm sure there's tons of other places that I can't mention or I haven't mentioned because I just don't know enough. But they're really good stuff. So yeah, I think I've hopefully talked enough about craft beer to pique your interest at least, because after a while, like I said, you drink so much stuff. Not that it's bad, because I do that all the time. Because that's the one thing when you go to barbecues, parties, they already have your classics or whatever there. You got your Budweiser's, Coors Light, Coronitas, what else is there? Guinness, which I love Guinness. Guinness, but it was good though. We were Blue Moons, which I pick on Blue Moons because I really don't like Blue Moons. I know their intentions, but to me, it's there should be more flavor to Blue Moon. It tastes very citrusy, and sometimes it's too much. At least for me, it's too much. But if I would add more hops to it, give it a little bit of that burnt taste that I like, almost like you're at a barbecue and you have those burnt end pieces. That's what I love. I mean, everybody loves that. I think they do anyway. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff, man. And on that note, my trusty bottle opener, your glass, and this is the Limbo IPA from Long Trail Brewing Company. I have the songs on shuffle, so you know, don't judge if something comes out that's gonna be like, what the fuck? So anyway, here it goes. Okay, let's see. Also has a nice amber glow, almost like the Southern Tier that I reviewed. I'm just checking out the song, make sure it's a nice brutal. Yeah, it's a pretty brutal song. I want to be brutal reviews if some fucked up shit came right after that. Good stuff, man. Good beer. Perfect timing, man. So anyway, this has obviously a nice color, good head to it. You pour it right off the bat, like a half-inch or half-inch head. Yeah. Smells really good. Some a little citrusy. A nice little swirl just to keep it going. Keep that head going. Let's give it a try. Oh, man. Like the Southern Tier Live was a 5.5 by volume. This is a, I don't know if you can see that, it's a 7.6 by volume. A little stronger, but as expected from an IPA. I believe this might be an all, I'm hoping this is an all-year beer, which means you can pick this up any time of the year. I hope so, at least. Quote me on that. Well, yeah, really good stuff. label there. Limbo IPA. So this definitely has that burnt taste that, you know, at least for me, that's what I love. Like a nice burnt wood taste after, you know, like barbecue. Ugh. Good stuff. Really good stuff, man. On that note, I guess I've talked enough shit. I don't think I'm missing anything else, but I wouldn't say subscribe or any of that shit. Whatever the fuck, man. I don't really give a shit. Just here to give you my honest opinion on a couple of beers while listening to some brutal death metal, black metal, whatever, grindcore, trash. But yeah, that's about it. So wrap this shit up. Go enjoy this shit. I'll probably kill some noobs online, and you know, let's keep it brutal, keep it safe, drink responsibly, make good fucking choices. I think that's about it. If I should wrap this shit up, make good choices on beer. Don't get fucking bloated and fat and shit. At least do it with taste. If you're gonna do that shit, at least do it with some fucking taste and some good quality beer. That's what I'm interested in. You drink your fucking quality shit. Don't go with the masses.